Have you ever looked up from your phone and realized an hour vanished? Welcome to the world of digital quicksand, where our attention is the most valuable currency and everyone's trying to grab a piece of it. Let's be real. We're living in an environment perfectly designed to scatter our focus. Your smartphone, social media, emails, notifications, they're not just tools, they're attention vampires. It's like we've voluntarily installed a 24/7 distraction machine in our pockets. Our brains evolved in environments with minimal stimuli. Suddenly, we're bombarded with more information in a day than our ancestors encountered in months. Our prehistoric brain is trying to navigate a digital tsunami. And spoiler alert, it's struggling. Every notification triggers a tiny dopamine hit. It's like a digital slot machine. You never know when the next exciting piece of information will arrive. And your brain, it's addicted to the unpredictability. We've basically turned our attention into an all-you-can-scroll buffet. What's really happening? The constant interruptions fragment our focus. Our brain's reward system gets hijacked. Our productivity takes a massive hit, and stress levels increase. Now here's how we're going to take back control. 1. Awareness mapping. Track your digital distractions for 1 week. Note trigger points, your emails, social media, notifications, and identify your personal distraction patterns. 2. Attention training. Start with 10-minute focused sessions. Use Pomodoro technique. 25 minutes work, 5 minutes break. Practice single tasking. And gradually increase focus duration. These small, consistent changes beat radical overhauls every single time. It's not just about wasted time. It's about the cognitive toll. Every interruption creates attention residue, mental leftovers that keep your brain from fully engaging in the next task. Imagine your focus is a delicate wine glass, and notifications are rowdy party guests constantly bumping the table. This isn't about total digital detox. It's about becoming the DJ of your own attention, knowing when to turn up the volume and when to hit pause. Your attention is your choice. Not your phone's, not your notifications. Yours. In the next chapter, we'll dive into how your brain actually responds to these digital interruptions. Spoiler. It's wilder than a reality TV show. Stay tuned. Pun absolutely intended. Chapter 1. Your brain on notifications. Ever feel like your brain is a browser with 47 tabs open? Let me paint you a picture of what really happens when that little notification sounds. It's like a mini chaos explosion in your brain. Your brain doesn't just passively receive that notification. No, it goes into full emergency mode. First, it releases a tiny burst of dopamine, and that feel-good chemical that keeps you coming back for more. Then your stress hormone cortisol spikes faster than you can say, just one more scroll. It's like your brain is playing an exhausting game of mental ping pong. The real kicker? Your productivity takes a nosedive. We're talking about losing up to 40% of your effective working time, all from a single ping. Think of your brain's attention system like a 3-person team running mission control. First, you've got the alerting network. It's like the lookout, constantly scanning for anything interesting. Then there's the orienting network, the decision maker that decides what's worth your time. And finally, the executive network, the strategic planner that helps you actually get things done. Notifications, they're basically launching a full-scale invasion on all 3 of these systems. Every notification is a tiny lottery ticket for your brain. Will it be exciting? Groundbreaking? Just another cat meme? The suspense is the real addiction. Your brain doesn't know if it's getting cat memes or a life-changing message. Here's how to give your brain a fighting chance. When I say brain reset, I don't mean some complicated meditation technique. I'm talking about simple, quick tricks. Look out a window for 20 seconds. Take 3 deep breaths. Do a quick stretch. Even glancing at a houseplant can help reset your mental hard drive. It takes 23 minutes to fully refocus after a single interruption. That notification about your cousin's lunch just cost you half an hour of productive time. It's time to take control. First, go on a notification detox. Turn off those non-essential alerts like they're going out of style. Create specific windows for communication. Practice single tasking like it's an Olympic sport. Block out your time. Give your brain the space to actually think deeply. And most importantly, schedule proper breaks. Your brain isn't a machine. It's a high-performance organism that needs strategic maintenance. Focus isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter by understanding your brain's natural rhythms. In the next chapter, we'll demolish the biggest productivity myth of our time: multitasking. Spoiler alert, you're not actually good at doing multiple things at once. Chapter 2, the myth of multitasking. Raise your hand if you think you're a great multitasker. Here's a truth bomb. Multitasking is a productivity illusion. Your brain doesn't actually do multiple things at once. It's rapidly switching between tasks, losing precious seconds with each jump. Imagine your brain as a chef trying to cook 5 dishes in one tiny kitchen. Sounds chaotic, right? That's exactly what's happening when you think you're being productive. The science is clear. Multitasking can crush your productivity by up to 40%. Every task switch is like paying a mental toll, and these tolls add up fast. Your brain is burning more energy switching between tasks than actually doing them. Here's the reality of it: single tasking. Choose one task, give it your full attention. Think of it like a first date with your work. No wandering eyes, full commitment. Create focus zones. Turn off notifications. Block distracting apps. Communicate when you're in deep work mode. Start small. Try 25-minute focus sessions. Use a timer. Commit to one thing. No quick email checks, no social media peaks. Multitasking is basically economic suicide for your mental productivity. Single tasking isn't just a productivity hack. It's mental self-care. It's about respecting your brain's incredible capabilities. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to train your attention like the powerful muscle it is. Your focus is a superpower. Time to upgrade from a butter knife to a lightsaber. Chapter 3, Attention as a Trainable Muscle. Your brain is not a fixed computer, it's more like a gym for mental fitness. Most people think focus is something you're born with. Spoiler alert. It's a skill you can actually train, just like building muscle at the gym. Your brain has 3 attention networks working behind the scenes. Think of them like different muscles: the alert lookout, the decision maker, and the strategic planner. And just like muscles, they get stronger with intentional exercise. Focusing isn't a talent. It's a workout routine for your brain. Start small. No marathon runners begin by running 26 miles. Begin with short, focused sessions. Try 10 minutes of uninterrupted work. No phone, no distractions. Just you and one task. Gradually increase your focus duration. It's like adding weights to your mental workout. Some days will be tough. Some days you'll crush it. That's normal. Practice single tasking like an Olympic athlete trains for their sport. Consistency is your secret weapon. Your attention span is like a smartphone battery. It needs regular charging and careful management. Meditation isn't just for Zen masters, it's brain training. Even 5 minutes a day can rewire your attention networks. Think of it as a reset button for your mental focus. In the next chapter, we'll dive into creating a focus-friendly environment that sets you up for success. Your environment is the secret sauce of productivity. Chapter 4, the Ultradian Rhythm Advantage. Let me tell you a secret most people never realize. Your body has a built-in productivity playlist, and most of us are completely ignoring it. Ever wonder why some days you feel like a superhero and other days you're basically a zombie? That's your ultradian rhythms talking. Think of them like your body's natural energy waves. We're not machines that can run at full speed constantly. Instead, we've got these incredible 90-minute focus windows, followed by natural rest periods. Imagine your productivity like surfing. You're not fighting the ocean, you're catching the perfect wave. Some practical ways to ride these waves. First, start tracking your energy. When do you feel most alive? When do you hit that afternoon slump? It's about becoming a detective of your own biology. Your concentration isn't a light switch. It's more like a dimmer. Most people think productivity is about pushing harder, but it's actually about strategic energy management. Ultradian rhythms are 90-minute performance cycles, deeply embedded in our biological programming. These cycles aren't just a suggestion, they're a fundamental aspect of human performance. Breaking down the rhythm. Morning peak, typically 2 to 3 hours after waking. Midday dip, usually around 2 to 3 p.m. Evening resurgence, often between 6 to 8 p.m. Your body is constantly communicating its optimal performance windows. The key is learning to listen and adapt. Try working in 90-minute intense bursts. And I mean really intense, total focus mode, then give yourself a genuine break. And no, scrolling through social media is not a break. I'm talking about stretching, walking, breathing, actual recovery. And hey, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Also, let me know your thoughts on what I just shared. Oh, and there's more. I've just started a Patreon to help support these videos and connect with you more directly. Check out the link in the description if you'd like to join. Chapter 5: Cognitive Offloading Strategies. Mental Decluttering. Here's a truth bomb. Your brain is not a storage device. It's a thinking machine. Right now, it's probably drowning in information, and it's time to throw it a lifeline. Modern life bombards us with endless data, fragmenting our attention and depleting our cognitive resources. Think about your brain like a computer that desperately needs external hard drives. We're not cheating by using tools, we're being smart. Note-taking apps, task managers, digital calendars, these are your brain's best friends. They're not just organizational tools, they're your mental lifeline. The goal? Create what's called the second brain. Write things down, use digital tools. Develop systems that capture information so your mind can focus on processing, not just remembering. Less mental clutter means more mental clarity. Now, let's talk about the holy grail of productivity. Flow state is where cognitive offloading meets peak performance. Flow is a mental state of complete absorption, where time seems to disappear and you're totally immersed in what you're doing. It's the intersection of challenge and skill, where your abilities are perfectly matched to the task at hand. Now you'll ask, how to trigger your flow state? First, you have to set clear goals, define precise, achievable objectives. Break complex tasks into manageable chunks. Second, eliminate distractions. Create a dedicated workspace. Use noise-canceling headphones. Implement digital boundaries. And third, the skill challenge balance. Tasks should be challenging but not overwhelming. Continuously adjust difficulty to maintain engagement. Cognitive offloading creates the mental space for flow. By reducing mental clutter, you make room for deep, focused work. Flow isn't just a feel-good concept, it's a measurable performance enhancer. Studies show that people in flow states can be up to 500% more productive. Your brain is not a storage device. It's a thinking, creating, problem-solving marvel waiting to be unleashed. Chapter 6: Rebuilding your attention span in the digital age. Your attention span isn't dead, it's been hijacked. We're living in an unprecedented era of digital bombardment where our cognitive resources are constantly under siege. Imagine your brain like a smartphone with too many apps running in the background. Every notification, every scroll, every random click is slowly draining your mental battery. We're conducting an unintentional experiment on human concentration. Let's look at the numbers, and they're pretty shocking. Back in 2000, we could maintain focus for about 12 seconds. Today, we're down to 8.25 seconds. Here's a wild fact: a goldfish has a longer attention span than the average human in 2023. Not exactly the evolutionary progress we were hoping for, right? But here's the good news. Your attention isn't broken. It's just been neglected. Think of it like a muscle that's been sitting on the couch for too long. It needs training, not replacement. So, how do we rebuild? First, we need intentional disconnection. This doesn't mean throwing away your phone or living in a cave. It means creating technology-free zones in your life. Maybe it's a no-phone dinner or a weekend morning without scrolling. Start small. The key is consistency. Start with just 5 minutes of meditation. Use an app if you need guidance. Some days will feel impossible. Other days, you'll find a moment of incredible clarity. That's the journey. Your attention is a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. Chapter 7: The Social Dimension of Focus. Focus is not a solo sport, it's a team ecosystem. Our ability to concentrate doesn't exist in some magical bubble. It's deeply connected to our relationships, work environment, and communication strategies. Modern work is like a constant interruption festival. Slack messages, email pings, impromptu meetings. It's like trying to write a novel in the middle of a carnival. Our communication models are fundamentally broken. Setting boundaries isn't about being difficult. It's about protecting your most valuable resource, your attention. Imagine telling your team, "I've got deep work from 10 to 12. Unless the building is on fire, I'll respond afterward." That's not rudeness. That's professional self-respect. Workplace culture is slowly changing. More companies are recognizing that constant availability doesn't equal productivity. Some are implementing no meeting days, creating spaces for deep work, actually rewarding focused output instead of just visible activity. Boundaries are an act of professional and personal love. They protect not just your time, but your mental energy and relationships. Something magic happens when entire teams start respecting each other's focus, when communication becomes intentional rather than constant, when we start treating attention as the precious resource it is. Your attention is a gift, and how you share it defines your professional relationships. Chapter 8. Your Personal Focus Philosophy. Focus is not a destination, it's a continuous journey of self-discovery. Your productivity approach isn't a fixed blueprint. It's a living, breathing system that evolves with you. Think of your productivity like a scientific experiment. Some strategies will feel like magic, others will fall flat. The key is staying curious, staying flexible. Monthly productivity reviews might sound corporate, but it's really just checking in with yourself. What worked this month? What drained you? It's like having a compassionate conversation with your own potential. Reading productivity research, attending workshops, staying open to new perspectives. This isn't about chasing the next productivity hack. It's about understanding yourself more deeply. What makes you come alive? When do you do your best work? Your attention is the most sophisticated technology you'll ever own. It's not about perfection, but about continuous, compassionate growth. Remember, your focus philosophy is uniquely yours. Embrace the journey, celebrate small wins, and keep exploring. Welcome to your focus revolution. We've come full circle on our attention journey. From understanding the distraction ecosystem to building your personal focus philosophy. Your attention isn't just some abstract concept, it's your most valuable asset in today's world. And we've explored how your brain processes distractions, why multitasking is a productivity myth, and how to harness your natural Ultradian rhythms. The modern world wasn't designed for human focus, but you now have the tools to redesign it. Remember, this isn't about perfection. There will be days when notifications win, days when your focus feels scattered. That's not failure. That's being human in a digital age. Your attention revolution isn't just about productivity. It's about reclaiming your most human quality, the ability to choose where you direct your mind. In our hyper-connected world, the ability to focus deeply isn't just a competitive advantage. It's the key to meaningful work, genuine connection, and authentic living. So, here's my challenge to you. Start today. Choose one small change. Protect your attention like the precious resource it is. Because in the end, your life becomes what you pay attention to. Make it count. Ready to master your focus in a world full of distractions? Join our YouTube membership for exclusive perks, including early access to focus technique scripts, input on future topics about productivity, and direct connection with our attention-minded community. Click join below and let's build your focus revolution together.